Guys, I said it the last time I did a video about their knives, but I think TKL is probably the best new American-made knife company out there. And now I own one, so let's turn this around and take a look at this new TKL Night Guard. Guys, I think that Tim over at TKL Knives is making some of the best knives, and this one, the TKL Knives Night Guard. This thing is absolutely awesome. Now, this is a newer version knife here. Now, this was a gift. I did not buy this. This did not come from Tim. This was a gift from one of my subscribers. This thing's absolutely awesome. I love Tim's overall, just the profile, the way the knives are. And I got to tell you up front, there's not going to really be a negative on this video. There's not going to be much negative to say about this knife. This one is, as you can see, made in USA. This is the Night Guard. It's an 80 CRV2. And as you can see, Tim is doing a CNC machine knife, but their work is so good. This one is in micarta. And then you've got this big ring grip on the back. There is some jimping right here. This thing is incredible. And I have to call this out up front. Tim's knives are hands down the sharpest effing knives I've ever had come with a factory edge. The edges on his knives are, as I can attest to, very, very sharp. I mean, incredibly sharp, aggressively so. But they're not done to a point where they're not super fine edge. Like they're not done in a fashion where they don't cut. But enough on that. Nice little sharpening choil on this, so you're not slamming into the stones. Transition on this, really nice and decent. The grip you get on these are insanely good. Tim has found a way to make an aggressive handle that is like the grip on it is aggressive, but it's not aggressive to the point where it's uncomfortable. The same with his jimping. His jimping is soft enough that it's not painful, but it's still functional, which is my big thing with jimping. It's got to be functional if you're going to do it at all. The sheath on this is a real, now you got to remember, this is a first impressions. I got this yesterday. The sheaths that are coming from Tim are great. You've got a weep hole here. You've got all kinds of lashing points. The retention on them is just about perfect. It's not too stiff to get in and out, but there's no rattle. All the lashing points means if you don't want to use this mini tech lock, you can absolutely get something like an ulti clip. Hang on a second, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like this. This is an ulti clip. Now people are like, oh, it's the utility clip. No, that's ULTI. That's ulti clip. They're great for pocket carry. You can see this gets carried a lot. I'm gonna have to order a new one because it's all rusty. They're great for on a Kydex sheath like this, or you can get soft loops. If you don't like the clip, you like soft loops a little bit better, those will absolutely fit. You can lash these down. I'll put a link to both of these in the video if you're looking for something like this. But yeah, really, really versatile in the carry option that provides you. You can also, if you just want to lash this to gear, you don't even have to use anything. You can just like lash this to your gear and use it on Molly gear, stuff like that. So this is a great sheath. I like the clip style he's doing. You don't have to do much to get it on your belt. It's pretty soft. As a matter of fact, my belt, I simply have to push this down. We'll talk about something else with that in a little bit. But yeah, it's a really simple attachment method. And if you like to carry it right or left-handed, because you may want to carry this on your strong side and then carry this so that you pull it out and it's in a reverse grip, because of that ring makes it really easy to do that. It's great. Now, there is a glass breaker on the back of this. I'm not necessarily a big fan of glass breakers. I find them to be silly. I do have a purse-built glass breaker. I have one in each car. It's like it's a center punch. Just put it against the glass and push the button, it breaks it. But if you're a first responder and things like that, which these knives are kind of designed for, you've got something you can break glass if you need to get into a car. I love the fact that Tim has made removable hardware for this. You can actually use just an Allen. I don't know what size it is. I haven't done anything with it yet. But you can remove those scales if you've been in a wet environment. Micarta will absorb a little bit of moisture. And if you want to clean up underneath and make sure that you're not getting rust underneath your scales, absolutely something I recommend. I don't like knives typically that don't have removable scales. There's a lot of them out there. I like the ability to remove, especially on a fixed blade that I'm going to be carrying, like scout carrying, I'll be sweating on. Something I can take this apart and clean it up. And I didn't show you guys, but inside the pouch, he does provide you with some rust preventative wipes. The Ballistol. There's some Ballistol wipes in here with the knife. It comes with it. It should come with a Band-Aid, Tim. A Band-Aid should be something that should be in that case. As far as cutting, this is a great knife for just like a day-to-day EDC cutter. It's a beautifully done Wharncliffe. You still do have a piercing tip. I've cut a little bit with it. And I will say ADC, like I said before, ADCR V2 is not famous for great edge retention. It's really good for impact resistance. But this seems to be holding up. I have a couple knives in ADCR V2 that have done fairly well on edge retention, but that's outside of the norm. This seems to be another one that is just really comfortable. I love the drop down into the cut on a Wharncliffe like this. It keeps you in line. Sorry, I bumped the camera. It keeps you in line. So you've got this curvature to it where it allows the tip of that to drop down so you're in line with a forward piercing movement or a slash. Just a great knife all around. And like I said, you gotta love a company that's doing it American made. I know that there's a lot of controversy about that. I like all knives. I love all knives. It just so happens a lot of the ones that I get in are not American made. But I do absolutely love to support the American made makers that are doing it well and doing it at an affordable price. These aren't that bad. I haven't looked up the price, but previously I looked at Tim's knives. They're not ridiculously expensive. They are very affordable for the level of quality you're getting. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it on this one. It's just a quick overview video. I just wanted to touch base on, is it a yup or not? It's an absolute yup. I absolutely love the stuff that Tim's going. I had one that came in, I think it was the Nighthawk. It was a drop point. I love Wharncliffes. This is just, it just makes this even better for me. I think Wharncliffe's just about the perfect everyday carry knife for my personal use. So there you go, guys. Let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, and I'll send you out about your day. So yeah, guys, I absolutely love this. Tim's knives are just amazing. All of them that I've had come in. And I think I said it in the video, this is the sharpest factory edge I've had on a knife. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to duplicate the sharpness that this came with. And I'm a professional sharpener. So yeah, guys, check him out. Tim does great work. Support another veteran. These things are great. I'm not going to make this take any longer. Just a quick first impressions. I've only had it for about a day. So you guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. If you do like the videos, yeah, the thumbs up. But if you don't like them, tell me why. Tell me what you would want to see. If you want to support the channel, ton of affiliate links down below. The Amazon store is the big one. You can take that, pin it to your browser, use it for any of your Amazon shopping. But if you're going to shop for knives, I got Blade HQ, Knives Free, GP Knives, all of them. They're all down there. Doesn't cost you anything. It definitely supports the channel. A couple of those links, Coffee Brand Coffee, Tempered Trail, they have discounts built into the links. It's 10% off when you use the link. And I have a coupon code, which is 10% off at Ferrum Forge Knife Works, Rosecraft Blades, and KATSU Knives, who are making my folding knife. 10% off with that coupon code crazysharp, all one word. I got a membership down below. You can support the channel that way if you want, but you can also just join my my public Discord down below. It says join the community. Guys, that's it on this one. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comments section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I'll see you in the next video.